I was moving the bricks. Talk about now quick. If I catch another case, I know it's true to be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Now from the great state of Illinois, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Bears. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early win and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Lions. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Caleb going to throw right away. And his first look is incomplete. These two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Formation for the Bears.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. Good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Lions will take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
This
defense for the Bears, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect. That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the 1st down. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the 1st.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the 1st down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bears 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have the then you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Here's Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Daniil Hunter Leonard gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Santos' kick is up and through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go play action here on 1st down. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and
out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's the rookie from USC. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
1st down is right.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Consecutive catches for him, that good for 11.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Gibbs will try and pick it up. But he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal.
The
Detroit.
Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up the 2nd and goal. Gibbs is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Pass the 60, pass the 6, 79 Broncos. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least some. There he goes, right side. Look at the big man rumble. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Christian Loveland, 97 yards. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Now the point after try for Santos. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Bears 17, Lions 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so. I think they're going to go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And St. Brown going to have the Lions 1st down as he's down inside the 15. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And the Lions 1st down.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
18 yards on the play.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Lions 1st down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there with an amazing diving catch. And the Lions have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Vegas! What is up? Yeah. Tempo.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And he is caught. There's a nice move. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have yet again retaken the lead. Santos with the extra point. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go. 90 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. Caught on a slant. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
It's 4th down and goal.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. The final shot before break. Williams. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And some space here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards the pickup there and also a first down. For a lot of people, the MVP award means the quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. And they're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him, over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And some room to work. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Jack Fox to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the others, that one out wide and intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle and take it in by LaPorta. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Second and inches. At the Bears.
Looking to throw. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
At the prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that is incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
From the gun, here's Williams. Oh, the ball comes out of the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Taking it about the 16. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down, and they go with Swift again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And now they'll shift things around.
Vegas!
All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions will take over here at their own 14-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it.
Oh, first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Guys, man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Luther Burden from 13 yards out. And the Bears take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover, the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Let's go now. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. The 20. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a dynamo since the break. 3 third-quarter touchdowns. And the Lions get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
45. Bears 31. Jack Fox picking off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. There's a short one caught by Loveland. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
What is it hard? Here we go.
To throw, Williams. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at the 20. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. He'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. The Bears sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down. As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Come on. Hit.
He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. A pitch out to Swift here. And he is going to lose yardage here. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. To throw, it's Williams. He's got this complete to Burden. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Lions are going to get it back here just shy of the...
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. Down to the 10, and all the way down to the 5. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Those teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
This is caught. Touchdown, Bears! Rome Odunze, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Lions
touchdown. Here's Santos to kick this one away.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, play keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 10-yard line.
Second down and 3. They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Back to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Lions have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the 4th. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
Out to return to midfield, I just wish we could open up the heads of the offensive and defensive coordinators, because right now the wheels have to be spinning because things just changed. Offensive playbook just opens up. And now defense, do you play aggressively or do you lay back a little bit and try and calm things down?
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
To the air, Williams. Over the middle is going to find Burden. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line.
18.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this off to Swift. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
10 more yards.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Santos with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Lions 59. Bears
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
For Chicago.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He's got it to Williams. Past the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 46 yards. And the Lions tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
What is it on? Yes.
On play action, here's Williams. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.